A new generation of stealth fighters is changing AIR combat. On one side, the F-35 Lightning II, built by the United States. On the other side, China's most advanced fighter, the J-20. Two aircraft, two superpowers, two completely different approaches to war. On paper, they look similar. Both are stealth fighters. Both are designed for modern combat. Both are extremely dangerous, but in reality, they are built for very different missions. And that difference decides everything. The F-35 is not just a fighter jet. It is a system, a flying network. It collects information from everywhere, from its radar, from infrared sensors, from electronic signals, from other aircraft, from satellites, and it combines all of that into one clear picture. The pilot does not need to search, or guess, or interpret. Everything is already there, instantly. That is what makes the F-35 so powerful. Not speed, not maneuverability, but awareness. Because in modern warfare, the pilot who understands the situation first wins. Now, look at the J-20. China designed this aircraft differently. The J-20 is larger and longer, built for range. It can carry more fuel, which means it can stay in the air longer and operate far from its base. It can also carry larger missile loads. That makes it dangerous in a different way. It does not just defend, it projects power. It reaches further, stays longer, and threatens more targets. But that size comes at a cost. A larger aircraft is harder to hide, and stealth is where the real difference begins. The F-35 is designed to minimize its radar signature from multiple angles. Front, side, even while turning. It is built to remain difficult to detect at all times. The J-20 also uses stealth shaping. Most experts believe it focuses mainly on frontal stealth. That means from certain angles, it becomes easier to detect. And that one detail can decide the entire fight. Because modern air combat does not start when pilots see each other. It starts long before that. Now imagine this. You are flying at high altitude, no enemies in sight, no warning. Suddenly, a missile is already on its way. You did not see the aircraft. You did not detect the radar. You did not hear anything. That is modern air combat. And that is what stealth enables. The aircraft that stays hidden longer controls the fight. And this is where the F-35 becomes extremely dangerous. It is designed to detect first, track first, and strike first. Now let's go deeper into sensors, because this is where the real difference is. The F-35 uses something called sensor fusion. Instead of showing the pilot separate data, it combines everything: radar, infrared, and electronic signals, all into one simple display. The pilot sees a complete battlefield picture in real time. This reduces reaction time, reduces mistakes, and increases effectiveness. The J-20 also has advanced sensors, including infrared search and track systems, and multiple radar arrays. But they are not as integrated, not as simplified, and not as proven. That matters, because in high-speed combat, even a small delay can be fatal. Now let's talk about speed. The J-20 is designed for long-range interception. It can move quickly across large distances, engage targets far from its base, and reposition rapidly. The F-35 is not built for top speed. It is built for efficiency, for stealth, for staying hidden. So again, this is not a simple comparison. These are two different philosophies. One focuses on reach, the other focuses on control. Now let us talk about maneuverability. The J-20 is agile for its size, but it is not built for extreme dogfighting like older jets. The F-35 is also not designed for dogfighting. And that tells you something important, because modern air combat has changed. Dogfights are no longer the main focus. Most engagements happen beyond visual range, meaning the pilots never even see each other. The fight is decided by sensors, by data, by timing, not by turning faster. Now, let's talk about weapons. Both aircraft carry advanced long-range missiles. These missiles can travel at incredible speeds, cover long distances, and strike targets with precision. But weapons alone don't win fights. Information does. Because if you know where the enemy is, before they know where you are, you control everything. You decide when to fire, you decide when to disengage. You control the outcome. Now let's introduce another factor: electronic warfare. The F-35 is designed to disrupt enemy systems. It can jam signals, confuse radars, and reduce the enemy's ability to respond. It does not just fight the aircraft, it fights the entire system. The J-20 is believed to have similar capabilities, but less is known, and less has been proven. And that uncertainty is a weakness. Now let's talk about real-world experience. The F-35 has been deployed and used in real missions. It has been tested in different environments, in deserts, over oceans, and in cold climates. Its systems have been refined over time, and its pilots are trained for modern network warfare. The J-20 is newer, less deployed, and still evolving. That matters because real-world use reveals problems and improves systems. Now let's look at specific scenarios. Scenario 1. Long-range engagement, no visual contact. The F-35 detects the J-20 first, locks on, and fires. Advantage: F-35. Scenario 2. The J-20 uses its range advantage, launches from distance, and attempts to overwhelm. Now the fight becomes more balanced. Scenario 3. Multiple aircraft, a networked battlefield. The F-35 becomes significantly stronger because it shares data, works as a team, and creates a complete battlefield picture. Scenario 4. Close-range engagement, visual contact, high maneuvering. The J-20 may have an advantage here, but reaching this point is the hardest part because the F-35 is designed to prevent this situation entirely. Now let's simplify everything. The F-35 is built to control the fight. The J-20 is built to extend the fight. One focuses on awareness, the other focuses on reach. One reduces uncertainty, the other increases pressure. And that difference is everything. Because in modern warfare, the fight is often decided before it begins. The pilot who sees first wins. The aircraft that stays hidden longer wins. The system that processes information faster wins. So who wins this matchup? If the F-35 detects the J-20 first, it has the advantage. If the J-20 manages to engage from long range, it has a chance. But in most realistic scenarios, control beats reach, awareness beats size, and information beats speed. That's why this comparison matters, because it shows how warfare is changing. It's no longer about who is faster or who turns better. It's about who understands the battlefield before anyone else. So the real question is, which aircraft would you trust when the fight starts before you even know it has begun?